Hi there everyone, James from the Bureau London here with your weekly health and wellbeing video. So this week I want to talk about, is it ever too late to, make a change in life, learn something new, kind of maybe head in a different direction in terms of career, whatever the case may be. Because a lot of the time, if we're kind of got to a point where we're established in something, potentially, you've worked towards something, whether it might be career-wise or in your life, and all of a sudden you think, actually, this is not what I want to do, or I want to do something different. But because you've spent so much time progressing in whatever area it might be, you think to yourself, well, it's too late because I've already put, however long, years, whatever it is, into this one thing. So it's too late. Or, it could be an age thing. It's like, I'm too old to learn whatever it might be, I want to take up kickboxing, something like that. And you think to yourself, oh, I'm too old for that. Or again, a lot of the time, we think as if we're learning something, you're younger, if you're in education in some way and you're potentially, doing a degree, whatever it might be, doing your GCSEs again, whatever it is it too late now to do it? Because we kind of, I suppose we see any kind of education as you should be younger. It's too late because, that's already past, that kind of thing. And I think the way I kind of think about it, there's two ways. Obviously, I don't really think it's too late to do anything outside of what your body's physical capabilities are. But even then, there's adjustments that you can potentially make to accommodate and be able to do that thing, whatever it might be, And that would be the only kind of, I would say, potential exception. I think it's never too late for anything. And I think the way I kind of think about that is, it might not necessarily even be, I'm going to finish whatever this is. But for example, say if it is a new career path, and you might not be happy or fulfilled in what you're doing, surely, even if you're starting from complete scratch again in a different field or a different avenue, if it's doing something that you're potentially going to enjoy and learning this is going to make you happy, and give you, a sense of achievement, even if potentially you don't have, whatever the case may be, it might be you don't have the chance to finish that, surely that journey of going on it is going to be better for you than staying in a place that you're not feeling content or happy in, or whatever the case may be. So I think of it more of, I'm potentially not thinking of the end goal, I'm thinking more of the journey, however long that might last, wherever it may take you to. That potentially is going to bring you more, fulfillment and happiness and all that sort of thing, than thinking to myself, well, I'm not even going to try to do this. So I think of it more along those lines. And then in that case, no, it's not too late for, like I said, anything that's not outside, potentially a physical capability. I think we can always start doing something. And again, a lot of times we are, we're impatient potentially. We think of the end goal, but what about the journey? What is that journey going to bring? How is that going to make me feel? Is it going to make me feel happy, fulfilled? I'm learning new skills along the way. I can put them to use and that sort of thing. So I think we could benefit from thinking of it in that terms, instead of just thinking, oh, it's too late because I'm not going to be able to finish whatever it is. So that's just a few thoughts there. I hope you all enjoyed them, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.